Hey, what's up? It's Iris. Today I'm doing a video about my androgynous style advice so that you're wearing your clothes and they aren't wearing you. You know what I mean? Okay, that's what styling does. So how this video is going to go is I'm going to give you a definition of androgynous style because it is confusing. Nobody knows what they're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. Next, I'm going to give you some more general styling advice. And then last, I'm going to give you the specific pieces that I really like in an androgynous wardrobe. So let's start out by defining androgyny. Jade Fox did a really good video about this, about sort of how we kind of default to AFAB people dressing in masculine clothing only or cis men in skirts when it comes to androgynous style, but that is not really what it is. We can redefine it as a collective. At the base level, when we're working from binary gender, androgyny is really a combination of masculine and feminine elements into one piece, into one outfit. And one thing I've noticed about myself is that, you know, in some cases I'll be wearing completely feminine clothing, but I view myself as the masculine element, and that is why I feel so androgynous in that clothing. So you yourself can be an element of, you know, gender going into your clothing, right? Androgyny can look a lot of different ways. So now that I've defined androgyny, I'm going to talk about why it's dangerous to define androgyny. So as a non-binary individual, I think that, you know, my mere existence is very gender law defying. By trying to define what androgyny looks like, we're actually being a little bit counterproductive because it can look a lot of different ways, and we're defining androgyny by pre-existing gender binary expressive stereotypes. I just want you all to wear what you want, not let any ideas of what this kind of aesthetic should look like get into your head, because you can define it for yourself, because everyone is an individual. Okay? Cool. So my first piece of styling advice for you is to wear a ton of jewelry. People might see this as the feminine element, but jewelry in itself is just decorating yourself. And I actually want to thank Ana Luisa for sending me a couple things to show you in this video. So Ana Luisa is a sustainable jewelry brand based out of New York. They are direct to consumer, so you're getting a really good deal. And they've actually offset all of their carbon emissions, which I think is the future of fashion, because we can't keep going on this way, guys. Ana Luisa is ahead of the curve. One thing that I really like about this jewelry is that it's really versatile. You can wear it in lots of different ways with lots of different looks. For instance, these are the cruise earrings, and you can actually take the charms off of them and wear them as simple gold hoops. So it's basically like 2-in-1 earrings. The other things that they sent me include the Temple Green necklace set, which comes as 2 separate necklaces. Once again, so you can mix and match. That's the case with all of their necklace sets, which I think is really cool. And I also picked up the Leo Bold short necklace as a simple gold chain. I've been looking for one forever, and honestly, picking this was inspired by one of my boyfriend's friends because he's super fashionable, and I'm obsessed with it. I've been wearing it pretty much every day because it's simple and fashionable, but it's not necessarily a focal piece unless I want it to be. They're having a summer sale for 20% off right now on the website. I have a link in the description if you want to check them out. I would really appreciate that because it helps me for them to know that you guys are interested. You know what I mean? Thank you again, Annalisa, for making these styling dreams possible. Let's move on to the next piece of advice. Okay, so you've accessorized with jewelry, maybe some sunnies on the top of your head like I have here. Let's talk about the shape of your clothing. I think layering looks great on everybody. Wearing a t-shirt and then wearing a button-up on top is a great choice. Another really good layering option is a long sleeve shirt under a short sleeve shirt. For the colder months, it keeps you cozy and also looks super cute. So those are some of the ways in which you can layer. I think layering looks super nice. Jackets are another thing that can really pull an outfit together. The 3 essentials are definitely a windbreaker, a leather jacket, and a denim jacket. And I actually don't have a denim jacket. I've just stolen my friend's sometimes. Leather jackets are how to be sexy 101. That's just the truth of the matter. Leather jackets are really sexy and we want to look sexy. I know some people hate that word, which is so funny to me. I wouldn't have used that word like a year and a half ago. Also, side note, leather gloves. Honestly, leather just is really hot. It's hot. As for the cat, I'm a big fan of bomber jackets. I think they look really nice on everybody. I have a tough time with blazers personally. I know a lot of people really like blazers when it comes to more mature styles, but they tend to cut my waist in a way that I just don't like. It kind of accentuates my waist, which gender-wise hurts a little bit for me. I'm working on that. I need to recategorize that in my head, but If you like blazers, that's another really good option for jackets. If you want more mature androgynous style advice, definitely look at Jade Fox's videos. I mentioned her video earlier. She does a really good job at curating androgynous fits for the people who maybe have to go to work. All right, next, let's talk about pants. I'm definitely a fan of anything that's a little bit looser around the bottom of the legs. I just feel kind of weird and dysphoric when I'm wearing things that are hugging my legs. Skinny pants are definitely an option if you want. I think that they tend to be perceived as more androgynous on AMAB people, but once again, why should the rules of androgyny be defined by your sex? Jorts are also a classic for the queers. I think longer jorts look great. Recently, Emma Chamberlain wore a pair of jorts that were longer, so I assume that a trend will follow that, which is kind of funny, but we've known about jorts over here for a while. Wear some jorts. I think longer inseams look great and are definitely androgynous in the sense that they're fucking weird. A lot of my sense of style comes from pieces that are like, While we're on the topic of pants, I wanted to mention the dichotomy of to cuff or not to cuff. Your personal choice. I used to cuff my pants every single day, but now I've shifted to mostly uncuffed pants. I think having a little extra fabric around your shoes looks kind of cool. Partially probably because that's how my pants were in like elementary school. I remember like ripping up the back of my jeans from just like running around the playground, and I strive for that now. Essential shoes for androgynous looks. Black Doc Martens or black boots. These are classic. These are never going to go out of style, so they're a really good investment. I have like the Molly boots, which have like a rainbow sheen. I don't think they sell these anymore, I'm sad to say. Doc Martens are definitely a classic and level up any outfit. Various platform shoes are definitely also a good thing to have because they look cool as hell and they make you feel powerful. Personally, I'm already a tall person and these make me feel like I have superpowers. And then of course, sneakers. They're a bunch of like the classic sneakers, Vans, whatever. I recently picked up these from a thrift store. They are just like Nike basketball shoes from I don't know when. Having a good pair of sneakers that you like is really important. Okay, let's talk about graphic t-shirts. Super essential in a lot of androgynous looks. Most of my favorite t-shirts are from thrift stores that I've just like collected over the years. I don't really tend to buy graphic t-shirts new. Like the one I can think of in recent memory was this shirt. It says, if you must smoke, smoke salmon. I think it's really important when you're buying t-shirts, when you're buying really any clothing, that you really like the design that's on it. This is a really general fashion tip. If you're looking at a piece of clothing and you only like it because of the logo on it or the brand name on it, don't buy it. Hot take. So ask yourself, are you buying something because it's something you actually love and you're gonna wear because it speaks to you, or because it has a popular logo on it and you'll look trendy? I don't want to diss on you for wanting to look trendy, but I do want you to like be introspective about your fashion choices. Next up on the long list of androgynous pieces, we have the Aloha shirt, which I have recently been informed by someone that the people of Hawaii don't exactly love these being called Hawaiian shirts. And they are called Aloha shirts because they were designed to be worn on Aloha Fridays, which is like casual Friday fashion wear for white politicians in Hawaii. So I looked up the origin. These are great things to find at thrift stores. All of mine are from thrift stores. This is one that I bought in 6th grade, and this is the one that I wear the most often. I have been collecting these for many years. I have a ton of them, and recently they've become more trendy or more of a key piece in a lot of queer fashion, which is funny to me because I've been wearing them for years. Call me a trendsetter. It was me, guys, it was me. But these are comfy and they're good for hot weather. They're great. Another key wardrobe item is the big sweater. This is hard to do in hot weather. It's weird I'm even talking about this in the summer, but big sweater. Ta-da! Very cute, very comfy, very important for your style. This I got at a thrift store 2 years ago. Funnily enough, one of my subscribers actually DM'd me on Instagram and they have the same one. So we're on the same wavelength. But here's another recent investment. You've seen my cow sweater in my fashion videos. This is a cloud one from ASOS. So Having a sweater that's cool that you really like is super important. A statement sweater, if you will. You're gonna get compliments on a statement sweater no matter what you do. Okay, speed round, rapid fire. Overalls, very cute. Lots of people have them. These are from Carhartt. I got them because one of my hot coworkers had them. I actually replaced him in his manager position, so thank you, Jake, for the fashion and for the job. Tote bags. That one's from Aero Skate Co. They're very cute and very handy. Also, a lot of people in college use tote bags as their like backpacks. Revere collar shirts. I am obsessed with these and I'm like going to start my collection. The one I have here, I have one more in Connecticut, but the one I have here is this shirt, which is kind of funny. But these are like button-up shirts with a deeper V-neck collar, and I think they look super nice and super flattering, and they leave room for the jewelry, which is what's important. Skirts! A little black skater skirt. Oh my god! You can style this in so many ways. With a sweater, with a tank top, you can make it masculine, you can make it feminine. Skirts are so great when it comes to androgyny. They look cute, they look pretty, and they can be a serious gender celebration for a lot of us. And then one more thing is I want to say don't be afraid to mix colors, textures, different tones. I think monochromatic outfits of just like different shades of brown look really cool. I think mixing your jewelry between silver and gold looks great. There's always going to be someone who's going to be like, why are they wearing that? And then for that person, there will be 5 people that are like, whoa. So wear what you want as a celebration of yourself. Thank you for watching this video. Those are my style tips for now. I'm sure there will be more in the future. Another fashion outfit lookbook video is gonna come in September when I get back to my main wardrobe at school. Moving again, just like every year, twice a year. Thank you again, Anna Luisa. Go ahead and check them out using the link in the description if you'd like. I want to say thank you for 20,000 subscribers. That's crazy. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, let me tell you what I just did. I knocked over my box fan on my way into my room. And I scratched the front of this guitar. Oh, you can't see. You literally can't see. See that little scratch? It's sad. It's depressing for me, okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't change the sound of the guitar. But this is a Taylor 12 string, and if you know guitars, you're probably like, oh. I'm not eating enough. It's 4 o'clock and I'm starving. I don't come out a lot, but I'm never not trying. And no, I don't wanna fuck, really, that's not enough, 'cause you just said I'm too much.